Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So today we got to talk about LeBron James and some of the topics, surrounding his name coming into this season. And one of the things was he hinted at retirement at the end of last season when Denver swept them in the Western Conference Finals. Also, we had Bronny go through that unfortunate, tragic event, working out with his USC Trojans basketball team over the summer. And Brian spoke about that and how his rehab is coming along. Also, we have the Olympics coming up where Team USA wants to reassert its dominance over international basketball. And you had KD in his media day, he pretty much said that he's playing next year. Kawhi said he would like to play for Team USA. And LeBron, he gave his take on it. So let's check out what he had to say today at NBA Media Day.
And obviously I'm going to dedicate this, the season because to Bronny because of, the incident that happened this summer and understanding that it just puts everything in perspective. And no matter what's going on, in your life at that point in time, that the only thing that matters is your family. To see what he had to go through or what he's been through over the last few months, it's been a lot. I can only imagine how it's been for him, because it's been a lot for me. It's been a lot for our family. But the man above definitely has given us a lot of strength and has given Bronny the strength to bounce back. And if he was to walk through the door right now, you wouldn't even know that he had what he had because of how well he's moving, how vibrant he is, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to have him where he is today. And he has began his rehab process to get back on the floor this season with his teammates in USC, and it was a successful surgery that he had, but he's on the up and up. It's definitely a whirlwind and a lot of emotions for our family this summer. But the best thing we have is each other, and we stuck behind each other and gave Bronny strength throughout the whole process. And we're happy to see where he is today, and we look forward to seeing what his future still has in store for him. And then I feel like I got a lot more in the tank to give. At that moment I didn't. I was exhausted. I was tired. Mentally, I was in too many different places mentally, and that's what drew that comment or that statement, because that's just how I felt at the moment. But I'm happy to be returning for another season and helping this team, hopefully lead this team to the promised land. That's just the goal. I do have interest. So we see what happens. But as far as physical toll, I don't know. I see how I feel at the end of the season, but from the players that we have here and that I can think of off the top of my head that can fill that roster up, I don't think it'd be too much of a physical toll. I wouldn't have to do much. I mean, rebound a little bit, pass a little bit, defend, block some shots,
So we heard from Bron on every topic, from Bronny to his possible retirement after last season to Team USA. And I think Team USA is going to be loaded. You already have pretty much a commitment from Kawhi barring injury. You have KD, you have LeBron. Everybody else going to follow. You got Steph Curry. A lot of these guys, the AD, they've came out and said that they will be ready to play. Bam, is going to commit at the 5 position. So, we're going to have the vets, and we're going to have the guys who, when other countries see them, not that they fear them, but they're going to know that Team USA is putting forth their best foot in the Olympics. And, it'll be a lot of game pressure on them when you see LeBron James, KD, Devin Booker, the top players just across the board, Kyrie and all those guys who are better athletes but much more skilled than most of your players around the board, just all on one team and cohesive as a unit, So I can't wait to see that, man. I can't wait to see that. Glad to hear Bronny's recovering. Bronny is going to grace the court with his USC teammates at some point this season, which is encouraging because we looked at the first practice and they posted it online and Bronny was nowhere to be found. Again, he's doing his rehab and he's doing everything he needs to do to put himself in the best position to get back on the court and help the team as soon as possible. So we don't expect to see him at practice anytime soon, and he's going to follow this protocol. And you remember the whole plan is for him to get out there, play well enough to have an opportunity to join his father in the NBA for at least a year. Well, at least that's LeBron's plan. Don't know if that's Bronny's plan, but that's LeBron's plan. And, also when you talk about LeBron coming back this year, I think it was inevitable because of the last statement I just made. We knew LeBron wasn't going to retire because the possibility of playing with Bronny is still there. So it would literally not make any sense for him to do so unless he was going to take a year off and return wherever Bronny was drafted. But I think also what gives certain teams an incentive to draft Bronny is the idea of LeBron coming to their team. So he's probably looking at it from all angles. Him joining Bronny or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, and I want to know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.